In this video, I'm going to share the pros and cons of using Toast versus using Owner.com for your restaurant's website and online ordering system. Because in talking to hundreds of restaurant owners that use each one, I can tell you that there's a lot of people who wish they knew the key differences before spending huge amounts of time and money. To give you this comparison, I'll call out the unique parts of each system, showing you side-by-side comparisons of the software in action. And I'll warn you on the big risks to avoid and the mistakes that I see people making. Plus, I'll detail the situations where each one makes the most sense so that you can make the best decision for your restaurant based on your needs. Let's start with why some restaurant owners choose Toast for their website and online ordering system. The situation where it makes the most sense is if you're already using Toast's POS and just looking for a cheap add-on that integrates to power your website and online ordering system. If that's all you want, a cheap add-on to check the box, then Toast can be the best solution. Believe it or not, there's a lot of restaurant owners that are already at maximum capacity and are just looking for simplicity and efficiency of operations. And if that's all you're optimizing for, just having an easy system that enables people to place orders on the website, then Toast actually wins. But when restaurant owners hear Toast, a lot of them immediately tell me, no way we're using Toast because they have the most ridiculous processing rates. And while it's true that Toast does have the highest processing rates in the industry, they do some things best. And even if you aren't already using Toast, a lot of what I'm talking about in relation to Toast will also apply to your POS, whether it's Square or Clover or Touch Bistro or NCR or any of the others, because they're all very similar in the way I'm about to mention. Where the big benefit of using Toast or any of those other POS systems to do your website is that it's all in one, which means cheaper and integrated. They started off as a point of sale company and then moved into labor management software, inventory, kitchen workflows, and now websites and online ordering systems. Toast as a company is focused on making restaurant operations easier. All of Toast products, as you can see, are integrated into the point of sale and can be activated for about $60 per month each, which is a much cheaper price than buying a solution like Owner.com, which is $500 a month. In terms of the quality of Toast website and online ordering products, I describe them as pretty good at checking the boxes and being the cheapest integrated solutions. This is the Toast backend. It looks easy enough to use. If you've ever used Squarespace or MailChimp, it looks and feels like a lot of those products and just happens to be integrated into the POS of the restaurant, which can be the right fit, like I've said, if you just want cheap and easy. You'll notice across these examples of websites that are built on Toast that they all look very different from each other. Totally different homepage structures, they place their buttons in different places, they've got different pages and orders of pages. What I'm getting at here is that Toast pushes you to build unique websites from scratch, which sounds like a really good idea in theory, but in practice, what building from scratch means is that it's on you to figure out the thousands of little tweaks and improvements that are needed to maximize your restaurant's sales and provide a really great guest experience. Because you have to do the research of SEO and how to add alt text to each image and how to properly structure a homepage so that it's viewable by Google in the right way to maximize your conversion rate. When you're building from scratch and you don't know all of those best practices, that's what Owner aces, as we'll get to in a moment. But before we get there, if we do a feature by feature comparison, I'll point out that both Toast and Owner.com can power your website, can do direct online ordering, can send out email campaigns, and do email marketing automations. Those are the features that both solutions provide. So if those are the only things you're looking for, Toast is actually going to be the cheapest option for just getting those things. And when I say power a website, I don't mean optimize that website to grow sales. I mean literally just power it. Toast makes it pretty easy to build out a custom website and customize it to your whims. And if you add up Toast's modules, website, online ordering, email marketing, it costs about $200 per month combined. So Owner is way more expensive. Yet when you look at Toast reviews, they have a 4.1 star from 244 reviews. And if you compare that to Owner.com, they have a 4.8 star from 224 reviews. So it's 4.1 versus 4.8 stars in terms of customer satisfaction of these two solutions, even though Owner is more than double the price. So now you might be wondering, why do thousands of restaurant owners choose to use Owner instead of Toast, including hundreds of them that use Toast POS, even if it's more than double the monthly fee? And why is it the top rated solution in the entire restaurant tech category? The answer there is that it is the only proven system to increase sales. It's worth unpacking what that term means. Proven system, because most software solutions, including Toast, are built using an operating system approach, where they describe themselves as an operating system that gives owners the tools that they need to be successful. Giving restaurant owners tools means that the restaurant owners then have to figure out how to use those tools. And this doesn't just have to be a guessing game. It turns out that there's a very specific science to making a restaurant's website soar in sales that has to do with split testing every possible variant of that website, trying to figure out what the best way is to have a restaurant's nav bar. Should the order online button be top right or top left or in the center, which is going to lead to the most clicks? What is the most important section to have in the first part of a restaurant's website? It turns out that a one-sentence summary statistically is going to lead to the most people placing orders there, because that's the first question that's on their mind as a guest. Asking yourself these questions to figure out of all the different possibilities what's going to maximize your sales is on you if you're using a tool that has to be customized. But where Owner's different here is it's just a proven system. It can still look and feel like your brand. It can be personalized, meaning your brand's colors, your brand's logo, your story, all these elements that make it feel like your restaurant, but without actually compromising the thing that is going to maximize the sales. What Owner.com does differently is they just give you that proven system, exactly what your restaurant needs to not only maximize sales, but provide the ultimate guest experience in terms of value and convenience. If you're operating a restaurant in 2024, odds are that the majority of your orders online are actually going through the third-party delivery apps, whether it's DoorDash or Uber Eats, because those are the fastest growing segments of online ordering sales in the restaurant business. And where that's a problem, of course, is that they take ridiculous fees on every transaction, but worse than that, they take the restaurant's customer relationship. So where Owner.com innovates here is it actually creates a better for them guest experience. Every little detail of that ordering experience is sweat to make it the fastest possible experience. But more than just feeling fast, there's a few different levers that Owner.com pulls on in order to maximize the amount of DoorDash and Uber Eats orders that it's able to drive and convert back to your restaurant. The first is under the category of convenience, where with Owner.com, we know that most guests are going to be optimizing for what is going to be the most convenient. And if they're choosing between ordering from your restaurant's website or DoorDash, then they're going to choose whichever one's the most convenient, which tends to be DoorDash, except for with restaurants that are using Owner.com. In addition to doing speed optimization, we have realized that if you can promise your guests that they'll get expedited service by putting them at the front of the line so that it's a 40-minute prep time on DoorDash, but a 25-minute prep time in ordering from your website, then it turns out that they will be more likely to order from your website. Another example here on the convenience front is regular repeat ordering behavior, because everybody knows how easy it is to pull out your phone and then open the DoorDash app and within a few seconds have your cart populated, your payment details already ready to go, no need to sign in. And when you compare that to the nightmare that is ordering from a restaurant's website in most cases, where you have to first find the website by typing it into Google and then click into the view website button and then click on the order now button and then click log in and then go through an email and password just to begin starting your order, then it's no wonder why people choose DoorDash over that extremely complicated situation. Where Owner.com has innovated on this is they actually give your restaurant its own branded mobile app. Just like 100 out of the top 100 restaurant corporations in the United States have, like Starbucks, like Chipotle, like Sweetgreen, like Domino's, like Chick-fil-A, your restaurant gets its own app, which makes that reordering process for regulars so much easier. It takes less than 30 seconds to place a repeat order, which ends up being comparable to the order rate of DoorDash, and therefore regulars that care about getting the best value and the fastest service are willing to order from your app at a significantly higher rate than they'd be willing to order from your website, because your app makes it that much easier of an experience for them. The other major side that's worth calling out is the value side, meaning that a lot of people have Dash Pass or the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which gives them extra points when they order through DoorDash. They think to themselves that they'll get better value because of the Dash Pass's $2.99 delivery or the extra credit card points if they order from DoorDash over ordering from your website. So where Owner.com innovates highlights here is it's got a lot of features built in to actually win versus DoorDash on value. The first is the loyalty system. We've set up a points-based program like Starbucks, like Domino's, that tells that guest how many points they're earning towards free food and incentivizes them that much more to order directly from the restaurant on each order because of the better value there. The other major way Owner.com delivers value is it's constantly reminding them of how much money they're saving in fees. The New York Times recently found that the average order on DoorDash or Uber Eats is 15% more than ordering from that restaurant directly. Yet Owner.com is the only online ordering system that actually calculates that number for the guest and reminds them throughout the ordering process that you're saving $4.07 in fees by ordering directly from us. They're again getting that association with better value in ordering from the restaurant. Between that and the free food via the loyalty program, paired with the faster service and branded mobile app, Owner ends up being a significantly better platform for converting guests over from DoorDash and Uber Eats. So if you're in a situation where one of your top priorities is taking those customer relationships back to maximize your profitability and save on those thousands of dollars each month in fees, then Owner.com ends up being the better solution for that specific use case. The other thing I'll call out is if your goal is to maximize your sales, then Owner.com has a few features built in proven to help. The branded mobile app, which we've covered, push notification marketing, which is the ability once somebody has your app installed to send them those messages that enable them to order within a tap, text message marketing, the ability to blast texts to your customer list, and AI page generation. What that means is Owner.com found that when they could create automatic pages for each of your menu items that show up at the top of Google when people are searching for those specific items, that it leads to a lot more customers that are actually discovering that restaurant and then placing orders with them. It would be a ton of work to do this manually, where you'd have to create a page for each of your 50 menu items that had unique content, a unique picture, all sorts of other details in order to ensure that it showed up at the top of Google. So what Owner.com does is it feeds your menu into an AI system, and that AI system automatically generates pages for each of your dishes. So that when people are searching for best birria tacos in Miramar, Florida, the Owner.com customer Talkin' Tacos comes up with a dedicated page on their birria tacos in Miramar, Florida. And they've got this across their entire menu, which literally drives them hundreds of new customers per month. It's that type of cutting edge, state-of-the-art technology focused on driving sales where Owner.com really shines, and where operators that care most about growth end up choosing Owner.com over something like Toast. What I'll also call out is that Owner.com integrates with Toast, so it doesn't have to be an either or decision. If you prefer Toast as a point of sale system, but you want something that goes above and beyond in helping grow your restaurant online and provide guests a state-of-the-art, amazing experience that they realize is better for them, then Owner.com can help there too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you want to continue learning about how best to grow sales at your restaurant, then check out the video I made on the best restaurant marketing strategies working today to the right of me right now. It's got some incredible cutting edge strategies which could give you an edge over your competitors and grow your sales in surprising ways.